Did I talk about how I almost lost, how I left my iPad at school? Have I talked about that yet? That literally happened like last month, like the last class of my day. I'm pretty tired. My iPad is like running out of battery. So I pick up my iPad, I get my charger, I plug it into the wall, and I rest the iPad on the floor. Class ends as the group activity ends. And I thought that was it, you know? I picked up my bag and I dip, right? I pick up my bag, I say, hey, I'm tired. It's my last class of the day, I'm getting out of here. It was 5 when I left that class. Now it's 8 o'clock and I'm like getting in my PJs. I check my bag. No iPad. Turns out, dumb me, I realized I left it in the classroom on the floor. Upon that realization, I gotta go find the iPad. And I'm tracking it. I'm tracking it right now, and it says that it's still in the classroom. The whole campus has like internet-wide Wi-Fi, so if it moved anywhere around the campus, I would know. I would be able to find it. I go to school, it's 8:20 at this point. I'm driving my school. It's like unnervingly unsettling to walk on campus and like drive around campus when it's so dark and like no one's just there. Thankfully, the building where the classroom is, it's actually open. To my surprise, I get to the 3rd floor of my building. That's where the classroom is. But the classroom where my iPad was in was all the way at the other end of the hallway. So I had to walk like just all the way to the other end of the hallway, like passing by all these empty classrooms. And it's so dark and it's so scary and it's so ominous. As I'm like halfway through the hallway, I hear like this singing, this ominous singing. It's in a weird way, it's like angelic. Like I'm hearing the angels sing to me as I'm like dying or like rising or something. Maybe I'm just like hallucinating. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe my iPad and the adrenaline is just like getting to my head. As I keep getting closer and closer to the classroom where my iPad is, the music gets louder and louder and louder. And I'm just like, oh God, I'm losing it. As I approach the door and the music, it's at its loudest. I peer into the classroom door. And I peer into the window and I see it. It's the gospel singing club. They've bunkered up in the one room where my iPad is in at 8 p.m. at night to sing gospel songs. Now I'm just feeling a little bit weird about it. Now I'm just like, oh shit. When are they gonna stop singing? Right when I get to the end of the hallway and like I'm peering in, they finished the song, but then they started another song and I was like, oh, dude, I don't wanna like interrupt them while they're singing their next song. So I wait outside of the classroom for like 4 minutes. And like occasionally I'm like peering in and I feel weird because I'm like in my pajamas. I'm genuinely in like my white shirt and like my PJ shorts. I feel like a creep peering into their little classroom where I'm assuming they feel like the safest. By the time they finish singing, I knock on the door. I notice they kind of get the attention. I open the door and then all they see is just hi. Hi, that's my iPad on the floor right there. I forgot it. And he was like, oh yeah, go for it. And I was like, oh, thank you guys. I saw my iPad was in here, but I didn't want to come in. You guys were singing. You guys sounded great. Keep up the good work. I always say that. That's always my default line. Oh, keep up the good work. They were like, hey, you want to join us? And I was like, no. This was a grab and go mission. That's what I said. This is a grab and go mission. But then I was like, hey, but thank you. Thank you for protecting my iPad. And I was like, God bless. And they were like, God bless. Amen. And I was like, amen, brother. Gotta get the fuck out of here. And then I like ran back to my car. I parked outside the building, and the parking outside the building is meant for faculty. I'm not faculty. That's just one thing you should know. I'm not part of the faculty. I'm only funny because Germa streamed last week or yesterday. I've realized like I've been feeling like I've been a little less funny, and then I realized it's like, wait, Germa 985. Germa 985 hasn't streamed in a month. He needs to stream again. Here's the weird thing. I am like I wouldn't say a mini Germa, but you know. He did get a degree in college in communications. What am I going to school for? Communications. He went into wedding photography. What did I want to do as a hobby after college? I genuinely did want to go into wedding like videography. I thought that shit seems like easy money. You walk around a nice like chapel and venue with your camera and you just like whoosh. You like take videos of people like crying like you look so beautiful. Oh my daughter, you look so beautiful. Wow. I had a relative recently who got married and like literally like there was like 3 clips of people crying. The thing about wedding videos is that they actually make them like at like the day of, so they can show it at the after party. What is it? The venue? Like I've seen some wedding videos that are done like super quickly, and I find that super impressive. And they know what they want, right? They probably literally have like the whole set list. Like they have the whole script. They're like, okay, we need 1 shot of the mom. We need 1 shot at the dad. If there's no dad, get the grandpa. Make sure to overlay the vows. Okay, which music are we using? Get the criers. Get pictures. Get video of the venue. Get the best man speech. Exactly. Like actually, like that's literally it. Cut it down to when the best man says, "John, you'll always be my boy." And then everyone claps. Get when the priest or whatever, if they have a priest or like, I don't know, the lawyer, "You may now kiss the bride." Oh, wow, yeah. It's literally a checklist. They have a template. I bet they literally take the file from the last wedding that they did like the day before and just replace all the clips. They have all the same timings, but they just replace all the clips. That's all they do. It's like, don't stress. You forgot the dad crying. You forgot the dad's not crying. Someone cut some onions near him. Get him. Get the onions. Get the onions. Literally, they open up the camera bag. There's onions in there. One of the weddings I visited, literally, they got like their fucking Alienware laptop, you know? Seems like a very interesting gig to go into like weddings. I prefer wedding videography because you're part of a team. Wedding photography usually relies on you actually like talking to like the couple. Like, oh wow, it's your wedding. Okay, smile. I can't do that. I don't have the personality. I'm gonna be like, come on, just fucking like, can you just kiss? Photography and like photography of other people, like I feel like I need a personable personality for it, like a good people personality for that type of stuff, especially for weddings. Like I get it. They want a magical moment, and I'm not someone that would facilitate a magical moment. I'm someone that would facilitate cringe. I facilitate cringe. The wedding goblin. I had someone call me a goblin at school. And I explained to them, I was like, yeah, I am the stair goblin. And they're like, excuse me? I was like, yeah, sometimes when no one's not around, I go around school. I go around the hallway and I'm just like, and they're like, wow, you really are a freak. That happened like 3 days ago, actually. Wedding videography feels great. It feels like a good option, and I could totally do it. I honestly should binge wedding videos again. I would just like look up 2 names, and then I would just like look up wedding video. Oh, Richard and Lucy wedding video. They're there. Make it a game. Really, make it a game. Think of 2 random names. And then if there's a wedding video of it, take a shot. Take a shot and watch the whole thing. They put it on YouTube. That's on them.
In reality, he's been part of the family for many years.
Oh.
I can remember when Rachel...
I should like do something like this. I should be a father so that I can give speeches like this. I'm playing the long game, you know? When I get old, I need more time. I need more opportunities to put myself out there, right? If I have children, I can set myself up for success for these moments right here. Denise, oh, that's a good one. Fred, wedding video. What the f did I say? What the f did I say? They're there. They're there. Oh my god, this was made in fucking PowerPoint.
My love, support, compassion.
I'm actually touched.
Passion and enthusiasm.
ASMR, will you marry me? Why is this real? Ethio, if it exists, there is ASMR of it. Did I ever tell you about Silver the Hedgehog ASMR? I remember like going on trending tab, and sometimes you just see some of the most trending videos were couples channels that were breaking up. Unfortunately, I think they've all broken up. I think all the couples channels, they're over and done. If you look up We Broke Up, there's so f***ing many of them. And this isn't like a, it's kind of funny. I don't know. There's some couples channels that really like are based on the friend or based on the relationship. When they break up, you know, that's the end of the channel. That's the end of the things that people were so used to, that viewers were so used to. We broke up shorts. If you lose, we break up. We broke up. This is it. This is the end of the stream. Okay. We had our fun times. We had fun. We had fun. We had our fun times.